Gang. Main music 4.0, nigga. Yeah. You just tell me when to go, nigga. On loco now. Cold. Main music, mister, I can get you cancer. Same hammer, switch the barrel, different shooters firing at him. I been had them where I want them, dunk on them, dip off the scene fast. Screeching tires, bullets was 5 minutes, 14 head. Extra rounds left in the courses, ain't just in the orders. We don't do no tussling or arguing. We stalking your apartment, XD40 over the forearm, hit a moving target. Let me break it down the routes. I took them days, I was starving.
Talk to him.
I used to cock and no panic and armed robberies, gambling, falling out with the family. Cause I'm made different, way different rays, living like tomorrow never come. Niggas won't smoke but never tote, they better buy a gun. Drum under the bottom of this minute AR. I'ma tote it, declaring war, cause I ain't promised them more. Mama know I'ma start, but her son go sleep with that chopper. I ain't just anything. I'm the streets role model, I got the brand new Glock money. Mister get you shot money, chopped up bass rock money. Dirty shoebox money. Yeah. I'm not stunting, I'm not rapping, I'm not capping. Unless I'm clapping with that automatic.
Had to hop in traffic.
Stopped and laughing cause I had some J's
that I had to get.
Whipped up in that runner car.
I hop out with the politics.
Glock 45 with the dick. Roll it wrapped around the wrist. I hustle and got this from feet. This got nothing to do with Vicks. I'm in the trenches where the hoes don't keep it silent no more. Can't tell your shorty what you driving no more. Mac 11, a Calico, the 45, the 40. Jokes and my brothers, just son Jimmy, some more. I'm still sliding for Zoe. Them niggas know I put my heart in the mic. Up with the pipe if you in front of that's a horrible sight. Mama forgive me, but your son done had a horrible life. And plus I still got penny charges to fight. My lawyer turning the mic. Tyson when he in the courtroom with me. Ain't copping a plea fight. Murder in the second degree. 2 seconds to reach. I up and put your face on the T. Minute machine go take like London making a beat. I come from the street. Ain't obligated to do you know handouts. Chop for chop, shot for shot. We can have a standoff. Pants off my ass. These ball main jeans. Trying to smoke your favorite rapper with this Glock 19. I'm gone. Bums over back there. Yeah. Bodies in black bags. Yeah. We walk up in black masks and knock off a op ass. Yeah. And run when the cops pass. Bitch, I get it all round here. Don't come, you don't belong round here. And they go uh-oh, gun smoke, cover the air. Up with them sticks, ain't got no pics, it ain't nobody we spell. And I say uh-oh, gun smoke, cover the air.
Talk to him, little man.
No pics, it ain't nobody we spell. Wrong choice, I have you shackled and can't do what you want. I'm different from a lot of rappers, cause I do what they don't. The judge got a grudge with me, I got caught with a blunt. Some nigga raided last we heard he got shot with a poke. I got this monkey on my back and I can't shake it for nothing. Cities harassing, guns clapping, broad daylight, I'm clutching. Mama like, leave that shit to God. He telling you something, but I guess I'm a bad boy and I ain't never met Puffy. My conscience ugly, the pretty side never come out. Except my daughter's got a daddy who be rapping and raw. I know the law, I plead the 5th time, I get put in the box. And only guy can judge man, and I got that shit from Pop. Me and this Glock willing to do it with whoever, whenever. Bitch, it wouldn't matter, you get canceled when I'm slanging the metal. Better be careful, don't be sorry. It's playoff time. 2 minutes left, defensive foul, and I'm direct at the line. I ain't no ordinary youngster, my mind set on some bigger shit. The fans, I'm a lyricist who ain't nobody fucking with. Take your pick, you can die hard head on the curb. Rest in peace to mom, my little son died on the curb. Now I sip syrup and it be hard for me to shake back. Most nights I pull flights and Lord knows where I'ma stay at. Look, I'm well away there. My clientele long and when my block be slow, it's gone. Cause my hustle gang strong. I made it through the storm without a jacket and I could've beat the parents, but my homeboy ready. I told that automatic of blaming whoever yapping. You don't know your way, them bullets a GPS, you a casket, nigga. And they go uh-oh, gun smoke, cover the air up with them sticks.
Ain't nothing like New Orleans music. That is wild. Them boys can rap. Press 1, the art of rapping, the musical notes of mathematics. Lord have mercy. That's a cold brother right there. Man. That's otherworldly flow. I like people like that, though, who can rap, express themselves. It's all mathematics. Press 1, that's why they in music. Because it's all mathematics. Let me see if I find another one by Maine. Yeah, Maine Music is something else. And they just let this little dude out of jail. So he got a lot to say. But what's going on? It's a lot of homework. Oh, yes. Let's see what we got out here before I get started. Yeah, he's something else. That's real talent. He can spit. That hot fire. I don't know if he know anything, but he knows that. That's for sure. And a lot of us are tapped in to this musical genius, which really is the study of mathematics. Press one and symbols and things and hitting those right notes to bring energy to the body and charge you up. Press one and you can hear it in the church, in the music, in this one and that one. That's what it's there for. Beautiful day at the row. Students only. Students only. Don't get too comfortable. You can get thrown out of class, especially if you're not a student of mine. So I don't even want to, I've been studying a lot. People been studying a lot. Marvelous students. Marvelous students. I got my notes opened up, so now the students can just send me things and do their homework, and it all comes in one slot. Let me know you paying attention to what I'm saying to encourage me, even myself, to go further. So I'd like to give a shout out to my students, to those students who are taking part behind the scenes with information, not just information that suits my comfort for like, oh, this person is paying attention to me, but people who are able to take and come back with their own information that just goes on top. It's like layers and layers and layers of information, and I need help, and I've needed help. I've reached out to so many different people, but the help I'm getting at this point is the type of help that I really need, because this is student ran. Now, KevRow University is about the students, and I appreciate the students who be just incredible, off air, on air, thinking about things all day. Send me Bible verses that relate to what we're talking about on the show. You gotta, man, and then going scientific with it. Then the people who do the biblical aspect, and the people who do the science aspect, the people who just do things, and they make me look good on this camera, because it's hard to do what I do, like host the show and still, gather all this information and display it in a way, and I'm really be by myself. So I don't want to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I really be chilling by myself. I could, but I don't want to be by myself. I want people here who want to interact in a way of a meta school type of setting. I'm gonna go to my notes, because that's what this channel is today. I posed a question to my students, and I said to myself, which students are going to hear the question? What is the Tower of Babel? What is the science stuff? What are we doing? What is all this? And not that many people are participating and came up with answers. I said, you come up with your best strategy, and your name is going on the spinner board. So that's in play. And B called in yesterday, and Deb, no, not Deb. I forgot who that was. I got to get back to mine. But people been hitting me up. I'm going into what is the Tower of Babel. Of the black box, how it comes up with its his ways of thinking. What does that mean to the average student here at the Row? So every student has an obligation to, if you're a student of mine, I don't know what you are, but if you're a student of mine, have an obligation to take what I'm saying and just bring it back in a way that shows you're a critical thinker. That's all. That's all Kev ever wanted. Show you can use all this history and all this knowledge to bring you up to a point of like, damn, this happened, not in an allegorical sense, but in a real way. And finding these things in history, in time, is going to take a lot of work from a lot of people. I do got a life to live. I do got a life to live. And I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I know what I know, but comprehension is something else. Hearing people come up with theories outside the norm, outside the box. Finding their own wisdom in what I'm saying is what I mean by interaction. It's cool to say what up. I say what's up to a bunch of people. But to have conversation and to show that students are really rising mentally is the best thing you can have from from the perspective of Professor Gills. It's like, dang, this is more than real. This is another person can see this, and another person. Now, I may not have all the answers, and you may not, but we can help Edward come up with his theory, who may have more answers. Mandu, or Love, or Karen Devine, or the Mods, or Bocat, because the saying is each one teach one. So I'm doing my part by even getting on this stream and bringing these topics up. We don't brought up the black genocide and all that, and people are silent. So, maybe that don't make your bones move. I don't know. But some people are trying to figure this out from a dead state, which lets me know people can hear, and there is a post out there. That's what I need. This is Captain Gills, lost in space, trying to see if there's a communication in this goddamn dimension, hoping somebody pick up the signal over this day. What day is this? It's 2024. Bro, what? 10/13/2024. Trying to reach communication. And that's all I've been trying to do. But it seems like we have communication because in my notes, boop, the Tower of Babel. Press 1. So my notes are open. And if you would like to hit me up about notes and positioning your notes in a way that you can tell your story, you can tell as much knowledge as you need to know, be sure to hit me up. I'm on patreon.com/KevGillsTV. In the messenger, you can say, Kev, I was looking at this. Send me your notes. Send me this. But you got to show some heart. You got to show a heartbeat. So, for the last few days, it seemed like one of my moderators been MIA because they've been working. Press 1. I don't ask people what they doing in their off time because people got lives too. But Shiva, y'all know, is a moderator over here, has been breaking it down in the way you heard her call in the other day. But she has sent me something regarding the question of her opinion of what the Tower of Babel is. And I was taken back by that because I'm like, damn, the way this is constructed is like real notes. And you got to give people their props. It's real notes. So I thought, what's a better way to, not for me to just go over it, but the class to check out these different things in the world and us to do peer reviews of each other and not be afraid to converse, have communication, not be afraid to be wrong, falling forward. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm a good example of that. There's many times I could have let any stumbling block cause me to just give up, not care no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's times like these that I'll be like, damn, when B calls in, or one of my moderators call in, or Brian calls in, or any of the brothers, it's like, damn, they understand it. And that empowers me to just want to do more. And if you go back in time, those are the best shows where, those brothers call in. The day after is so much easier and better and clear, like communication. So she sent me this awesome little note of the Tower of Babel. And her key points is awesome. Okay, so I want all of my students to write these key points down. Key points, because this is KevRow University. Yeah, I'm switching over full-fledged. After seeing work like this and these things, lets me know I'm getting my point across. So key points. Optical telegraph. This is what you're going to be looking up. International code of signals. Water clocks. Wi-Fi towers. Black box / cube. All of these is her key points. The Tower of Babel. Did anybody want me to rewind it? Optical telegraph, international code of signals, water clocks, Wi-Fi towers, the black box / cube. We starting this off right. Make sure y'all support this broadcast. Hit that cash out. Cash tag is Gills Gang. Go to the patreon.com / Kev Gills TV. More importantly, notes. Make sure you paying attention because my time is valuable, and not valuable in the way of monetary things. I mean like time, especially time moving forward, is the most stagnant time is nothing. But to see my people like thinking for themselves, it's like artificial intelligence finally coming alive. That's how it is coming out of a dead state, coming out of an artificial mind state and coming alive. A dead state is an artificial mind state in the science. And this is what I've been trying to prove and reiterate over and over and over again. But now I'm at a level, okay, communication established. Okay, so can we open up a tab in the back, please? The tab is going to be tower, because we're talking about the Tower of Babel. So what is the definition of tower? 424-209-9506. So this is well done. This is well put together. Let me know. Press 1 when we all there. Forget all that call in. Forget that. Let us know when we all there. I ain't got time for that. Never mind. Just do that. When you there at the 1828 tower. Press 1. I know y'all hear me. Come on now. And open up a new tab to the 1828 dictionary. These are the tabs you're supposed to have open anyway. These are supposed to be tabs. I got my Coffee and Kush morning show starting. I'm going to talk about Sharp and they broke acid and how they all work for the Marxists. But you got to participate in class. You want to hang out with me at the lunch tables. Press 1. Okay. Tower. Now. Shout out to y'all who pressed 1. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all like the lifeline. Y'all like the lifeline. Okay. Tower. From tower. A noun. Okay. Latin means tourist. Okay. Oh my goodness, like a tourist. Oh my goodness. Number 1, a building, either a round, a sphere, or a square. Press button. Raised to a considerate elevation and a considerable elevation and consisting of several stories. When towers are erected with other buildings, as they usually are, they rise above the main edifice. I just had a vision. You know how they say, I just had a vision, man. You know how they say the world, the ancient world is right beneath us? What if they could circle in that tower above, all the way up to the to the square that sits upon? What's beneath that square? They always know what's beneath the pyramid and those little triangles, and that's the most highest point, and there's still miles and miles to go down. What if that's the same perspective? But I digress. They are usually flat on the top and thus differ from steeples or spheres, or spires, but spheres. Before the invention of guns, places were fortified with towers and attacked with movable towers mounted on wheels, which was placed. The towers were movable and mounted on wheels, which placed the besiegers on a level with the wall. Okay. High elevation, keywords. Up high. Elevated to the status of God. They said they wanted to rise above, but I just had a quick thought. Tower, to rise as a verb, and fly high, to soar. Okay? So this is the tower. Ooh, breaking down the words. Tower. Now let's go to Babel. Keyword, confusion and disorder. Amen. Keyword, confusion. Now, disorder. So we have a tower of confusion or a tower of disorder. Genesis 5 and 5:9 is quoted. This is all her work. This show is about these notes. But this show is about this work. Genesis 11:5 and 9. God comes down to see the city and tower and confuses the people's language so that they do not understand each other. The people are scattered across the earth and stop building the city. The city is named Babel, which may come from the Hebrew balal, meaning to confuse. Uh-oh, my students is waking up. Meaning to confuse. So we have a tower of Babel. A high fortress, a sphere or square. You ever seen in the art the sphere, the square, and the cone? Okay, then. We also, a tower is a citadel or a fortress. That goes back to the fortresses found here in the Americas. But we're going to get back to that. Now, this is, I think she has Genesis 11:4 and 9 here. 4 through 9. Then they said, come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, like a high tower, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth. Now, make a name for themselves. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower and the people building. The Lord said, if as one people speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so that they will not understand each other. So, press 1, the Lord scattered them. Hold on, let me take this call. 1 second, B. So, where was I? So the Lord, you on the air, B? You there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Let me finish reading this real fast. These notes real quick. This is brilliant. Hold up. So the Lord scattered them from over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it is called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there, the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. What up, B? Go ahead.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
You, reading the definition of tower,
Yes.
I just kept thinking about the Statue of Liberty.
What about it?
I don't like that made me think of the Statue of Liberty, like it's a tower, like, you know, then all of the nations come, you know. I know it's more to it than that, but That's the first thing came to mind.
Hold up. I can't hear you. You fading out.
Oh, man. Hold on.
I can hear you now, I think.
All right. How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the statue. I almost call it the Tower of Babel, the Statue of Liberty. All the nations coming together. It's like they redoing it, but they're coming together here. Um, on the base. I think about that base and the base of it is the Kabbalah tree, like we was talking about before, and they knowledge and
Oh, like a
everything. I'm like,
citadel.
yes, sir,
That
like a
Kabbalah, that
citadel.
Kabbalah sign is more like a fortress, meaning a fort set there.
Right, it was, and they said it was before that.
Yes.
Like it was, yes, sir. So
So that
that's what
represents
came to
a
mind.
tower. Maybe that yeah, okay. The Statue of Liberty is who? Nero
It's
or
Satan,
Nimrod
right?
with the flaming torch.
Yes, sir. With the flaming torch, and then not to jump, but the notes that you just gave out when I just looked at it, what was it? The national?
Wait, you breaking up. You breaking up.
All right, how about now?
All right, you sound great. Go ahead.
All right, there we go. I'm thinking about the notes you just told us to take, and you said uh, international code of signals,
Those are
and that brought up.
the key points. But I haven't got there yet. This is all her.
Okay,
Yeah, I haven't got there yet. But I'm just right now on
okay.
what people think the Tower of Babel is. I don't want to move no further because this has got to go in
All
order
right,
like
all
that.
right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, that Tower of Babel is even the Statue of Liberty is representing everything we've been talking about
Okay,
with
but
the
that's
flame.
in the outside world. That's
Right.
what is it? What is a tower?
A telecommunication tower to
A
me.
tower
Oh,
is either a round or square raised to a considerable elevation and consisting of several stories. Number two, a citadel, a fortress. Number three, a high headdress. Number four, high flight or elevation.
a high tower, a fortress, citadel.
Okay, yes, that's a tower.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so
Uh,
it's called the Tower of Babel. So what is Babel?
confusion.
And that's why the city was named the city of confusion
Right.
in disorder. So a tower in a city. Damn, a
Tower.
tower built by who?
A tower built by about tower.
Who built the Tower of
Tower
Babel?
of confusion. Nimrod. I mean, yeah, Nimrod. Yeah, Nimrod.
Okay,
And all the nations.
okay, all the nation. So a tower built in the city of confusion. And it was all in this city of confusion was all using one language.
Yes, sir. One language.
But all the nations was using this.
It's like
Right? They all use
yes, sir.
this language.
I'm looking like the language they using. I'm relating it to like computers. Like,
Take
um
your time. Take your Take your
Yeah, you
time.
see
Take
my
your
brain
time.
process
Yeah, that's all.
like
Take your time.
computers, like they all everybody using one
Hold
language.
on. Hold on.
Computers.
Dewooski Hoover is talking out of code. He talking out of sequence and trying to tell us what they actually saying. But he not from here. He from Hoover. That's Dawowski from Hoover, but he not from KevRow University. He's just blurting things out and saying they are willing to keep rebuild on top of hell for the rest of humanity. And that's what happened when you speak out of turn. And stop trying to tell everybody what they meant when we going over notes of my students. Stop trying to correct my students when you're not doing nothing. Go put in some work from Hoover before you come here and think you something. Go ahead, champ.
Yeah, it's just making me think about computers, and they all work in binary code.
There
what we
you
know,
go.
that's it.
Huh?
That's it.
So
Their
you
language is
oh my goodness. Look at this guy.
binary code. Oh man.
Oh man. Oh man. Hold up.
Now that makes sense. They all using binary code. That's their language.
There you go. We gonna walk this down. We walking this down.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man. All right. Let me pull that back up. The Genesis 11.
Okay.
Good to see you. And the Lord came down to the city, and the tower, the children, the tower which the children of men built. And the Lord said, "Behold, the people is one, and they all have one language." Okay, now I'm putting binary code in my brain there. And this they began to do, and nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do.
Okay. Imagine. Okay. So what is this binary code? Science.
Science.
Huh?
Yes, sir. And
Science.
Yes, sir.
Arithmetic. We're gonna get into the sciences. Sciences.
Yes, sir. Science.
Mathematics.
Music.
Everything that the Bible says Satan gave. But anyway, go ahead. Logic.
Wow.
Rationality.
Program. Right. Art.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Art. I'm like, okay, it makes sense. They're all from everywhere, and they got one language, binary code. If that's broken, they can't. They all got to go back home. They all spreading back out. They all back to their land, to their language. Not to go off, but that made me think about that. Like, okay, I got you. Their knowledge is of the art. Binary code. Wow.
Oh,
And it's confused. It's a bunch of confusion, for real. That's all we seeing.
it's what?
It's confusion.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I tell you what. Man, kid. Yeah, this deep, for real. I ain't gonna lie, this deep. But I see it.
What you see?
Says, all right, this is what I'm seeing. I'm reading it. All right. I'm just gonna in my mind while I'm reading. When I see language, I'm a put in binary code. All right. verse 11:6. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they all have one language, binary code. It says, and this they began to do.
Not binary code.
And
It's just the sciences. Binary code
right,
is the sciences broke down in a way to put into a tabulating machine.
right.
Okay.
Which would be in the black box.
There you go.
Right. So that's how they put all of their science in the black box. All right, and it says, and now nothing will be restrained from them which they imagine to do. What is this? VR. They reality is meta.
Sure.
In the
What
black
did
box.
Nimrod make the tower for?
Good question. To go against God.
Well, how?
Bringing everybody together to make himself a God.
How? Tyron Crockett, stop.
Well,
Just stop throwing words out there. You got to learn how to speak, bro. That part of the show is over. Where people just throwing you, where the men are just, no, you're not answering no questions from there, and that's the wrong answer. Go ahead.
wow, man, that's a great question. Just why? How? To have them practicing what they could practice. Man, Kel, that's a good question, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be afraid to be wrong.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
I'm
it is.
learning. So.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Don't be afraid to be wrong. It's all right. I mean, and by what? See, they in the chat room because they afraid, Tyron afraid to be wrong. So he just typing random things because you don't got to hear Kev say that's wrong. So they just randomness of it. They are not doing that any longer here. No, man. You gotta get ready to speak, Tyron Crockett, and speak on this and stay on subject matter. If not, you won't be here. You can be at KevRow, coffee. You can hang out at the lunch table, but y'all just playing. Go ahead.
Well, I'm looking like they built the Tower of Babel where they could do what they will, basically. You know, do what they want to do in opposition to God. They do it without God. Try to do it without God.
So how? And do what without God?
Practice science and they knowledge of good and evil, and just be able to be in opposition, meaning like no rules. We can do what we want.
Well, they have rules. You can't just build a civilization with no rules.
Right. Build a civilization. Yeah, you're right. They do have some form of rules, but
Why is the tower built?
Communication.
For communication. What type of communication?
Oh man, with devils, with demons.
Hold on. How and what type of communication?
I'm thinking telecommunication. Yeah, I'm like telecommunication.
Okay.
Nothing new under the sun.
Communicate. That's right. That's right, John. Nothing new.
Yes, sir.
And what is telecommunication?
All right, let's get it.
Okay.
I learned yesterday. No guessing. Go to the source.
You start guessing, you start living in your own imagination.
You right?
JT, we know it's a metaphor. We're breaking down the metaphor. But unfortunately for you, you're not in my class and you're late. We're breaking down. That's not nothing. It's a metaphor. We're breaking down the metaphor right now. You don't even go to my class. You're not even supposed to be in my school. Repeating little silly shit and trying to teach. You should be up here, Mr. Metaphor. You don't hear the breaking down of the metaphor. We going through the metaphoric perception right now. Bye-bye. KevRow University. I have limited support, JT. This isn't easy, JT. Go ahead, champion.
Okay, telecommunication. The exchange of information over long distances using electronic means, including the transmission of voice, data, video, and image.
And what?
And image.
Okay.
Images.
Okay. What is the first forms of telecommunication?
Voice, data, video. Image is going to be number one, like we learned. It's the quickest way to learn. Images.
At the time, back in the day, they was just doing voice and data.
Voice and data.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, you said you thought it was telecommunication.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What would have to be on a tower for it to telecommunicate? And with who?
What would have to be on the tower for it to telecommunicate?
Yeah.
Satellite.
Huh?
Some form of satellite.
Or?
Well, we know. Or what do you call it? Dang, kid. All right, I'm saying a satellite, but it's gonna have to be something to receive the information.
There you go. There you go.
Yes,
Everybody in the chat room on the same page. That's what I'm talking about. I knew y'all was waking up.
Yes.
I knew y'all could see. All right. Yeah, they listening to you. This is great. This is great. All right. All right. They saying an antenna. Edward says Morse.
Oh, Morse code.
Uh-oh. What is it called?
Nimrod.
Huh? He was a Moorish.
Nimrod. I'm thinking about that hat.
He was.
Morse.
He was. Okay. So what's Morse code?
Morse code.
We are elevated.
Okay. Morse code.
Mm-hmm.
An alphabet or code in which letters are represented by combinations of long and short signals of light and short sound.
Okay.
All of that.
Boop, 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 boop. boop, 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 boop. Now, those signals, we actually brought up about the Eiffel Tower, it being the biggest communicator at the time on the Earth.
Right.
Huh?
Right. Dang, Kev.
Huh?
All these towers and stuff, it ain't what people think. It's communication devices.
Is what?
Communication devices.
Now, those sequences and dots and dashes that Edward is talking about is how the tabulating machine prints that out like a Scantron. Like boop, 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 boop. That's labeling everything it needs to know in its language, which will be binary. But the initial thing was what? Morse code.
Morse code.
And before that was what? I want to direct all of y'all attention to the screen. Oh, we teaching today. We teaching today. I want to direct you to the screen. There's something called a... This is going to be beautiful. There's something called a... You looking at the screen?
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I'm a little bit behind you on
That's
the
right.
screen.
It's coming up there. You can fast forward it, whatever. But I want people to know this is part of the keynotes from the beginning. First keynote, optical telegraphs. Type that in. What is that, B?
Telegraph.
Optical telegraph. This part of the keynotes. Everybody should be already there. Optical, there should be no guessing, only when it's permitted. And we are now KevRow. Now, Kev don't set sail, bruh. Huh?
I got it.
What is it?
Okay, an optical telegraph is a line of stations, typically towers, for the purpose of conveying textual information by means of visual signals.
Told you. Say it again. Read it again. Read it again.
An optical telegraph is a line of stations, typically towers, for the purpose of conveying textual information by means of visual signals.
And one more time, because they say you got to say it 3 times for it to click. Go ahead.
All right. An optical telegraph is a line of stations, typically towers, for the purpose of conveying textual information by means of visual signals. So I'm looking at the picture that they got.
Uh-huh.
It's looking like sigils to me.
Why would it look like? Hold on. Y'all don't know what he see. Kevin to bring it up on this. Kevin bring it up on the screen, brother. It's getting deep, brother. It's really gets deep. And if you haven't been paying attention and teaching and thinking Kev Gills and his students was a joke from all angles, y'all about to be made fools. I told Billy Corson, I'm going to figure it out. Your little language. When I do the Macho Man Randy Savage.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? When the Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulkamania runs wild
on you, brother. Yeah.
And so it looked like, what? This is a beautiful time to be alive. I'm telling y'all. Because we finally have made landfall with this shit. Go ahead, B. What you think this is?
it's looking like sigils from what we was learning before.
So
Like
are sigils
I'm look,
sigils?
say that again. Are sigils what?
Are sigils sigils?
Yeah, sigils are sigils.
No, they're not. What
They
are
are.
they?
All right, come on with.
What are they? What do you see?
Sigils is binary code.
What sigils is what they communicate with demons with. Press one.
Yeah, right. Like in demonology, King
Okay,
James.
then. We finna prove
Now,
that.
I mean, not flags.
Okay, we gonna get
Yeah,
into this. Y'all gonna love this program because this is day one. This, this is day one. Okay. Okay, I know people looking and ain't even typing like, damn. All right, so let me bring this up real quick. So when you looked up, you said these look like sigils. So you looking at the language of it.
Yes, sir.
What the tower look like?
The tower looks like man, look like light towers.
What's at the top?
On top it look like man, what does that look like to me?
Huh? What that look like, sir? Take your time.
Like the one in the corner look like a oil pump.
Okay. They look like oil drills. That's a great assumption. Back in the day, that's how it would probably look. What is that?
What is that? Like a seesaw to a
Okay.
degree. My
You okay. What's a it's a telegraph. Remember. Keep this in your mind because this is where comprehension comes from. All right. It's a what type of what is it again?
telecommunication system.
Okay. Okay. It's a tower of what? Confusion. And we're looking at it from this perspective of telecommunication. Right?
Right.
So,
Yes, sir.
what did it say that what was that? Not binary code. What was that I had the people look up?
Optical hold on, let me pull what is that?
William optical
Go ahead.
say it again.
Let me pull it back up. I'm moving too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Optical telegraph.
Optical telegraph. Now, I want everybody in the class to look at William Jones. William Jones is saying the tower from the previous picture looked like furnaces to me. He's not even paying no attention. His imagination is looking at butterflies on a baseball field, and his name supposed to be King Griffey Jr. But he's looking at ladybugs and butterflies, and he's not paying attention. He wants to give me what he thinks and what he's wondering about, and we in class. You have to go pay attention, then go to the dictionary. So an optical telegraph does what?
Optical telegraph.
I'm teaching today. No, we said a telegraph, or optical telegraph.
An optical telegraph is a line of stations, typically towers, for the purpose of conveying textual information by means of visual signals.
By visual signals.
So it's writing by visual signal.
It's what?
It's writing. It's spelling out words by visual signal.
Okay. And what is the signal? What is a signal?
A signal.
Go ahead.
Going to the 1828.
Go
signal.
ahead.
A signal.
Mm-hmm. See,
A
when you're
sign
not in
that
the
gives
1828, you in the daydream. Like Jamal A talking about it's an illusion. You not in nothing we talking about. You're not talking about nothing because your brain is an illusion. You feel me, Jamal? You talking about it creates illusion. That ain't what we said. That ain't what the telegraph thing does. So you're not paying attention. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. 24 hours. I ain't got time today. We're reading it right now. The definition is what you're looking for, not your imagination, not what you thought and what you think. Nigga, this ain't Egyptian studies. Get your ass up, fucking 1828, get you the word, and get to fucking paying attention to these definitions so your mind can see it correctly, not what you think. Go ahead.
Okay, signal. The noun.
Go ahead.
Latin. Signum. A sign that gives or is intended to give notice,
Go ahead.
or the notice given.
Go ahead.
Signals are used to communicate notice,
Information.
order, yes, sir, and the like to persons at the distance and by any person for the purpose.
Facts.
A signal may be a motion of the hands,
Go ahead.
the raising of a flag, the firing of a gun, or anything which, being understood by persons at a distance, may communicate notice. Signals are particularly used in the navigation of fleets and in naval engagement. There are day signals, which are usually made by the sails, by flags, by pendants, or guns. Night signals, which use the lanterns disposed in certain figures, or false fires, rockets, the fire of guns, false signals, which are made by sound, as firing of the gun, beating of a drum, ringing a bell,
That's right.
etc. There are signals of evolution addressed to a whole fleet, to a division, or to a squadron.
Right.
Signals of movement to particular ships, signals of service, general or particular. Signals used in any army are mostly made by a particular beat of a drum or by the bubble. All right. Signals, the adjective: eminent, remarkable, memorable, distinguished from what is ordinary, as a signal exploit, a signal service, a signal ace of benevolence.
Go ahead.
It is generally, but not usually, used in a good sense.
Okay, now stop right there. So what you see on top of that building right there on the screen?
Signals.
Okay, what do that thing do?
It moves.
It moves like what? It moves like what? You said, hold on, we finna get it right now. I want to do
like
it.
an order. I'm just looking at it. This guy
No.
in the middle.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I want you to turn your attention to the screen in 3. Now, this all sits on the Tower of Babel. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to the language of the machine. Look on the screen right now. You know what code that is?
What's that code?
That's sigils. But you know what code that is?
Right. Yeah. Let's see.
Huh? I'm finna
Up
bust
and
Billy
down.
Carson head open right now. You want to know what that's called? Because this is naval. Remember? This is all maritime code.
Right.
It's called, I want everybody to type in, is something called chapel code.
Chap-
Chapel
Oh, man.
code. Now, you said they communicate with demons, right? Oh, show me.
Right.
I'm gonna prove to you your AI is that boy Kev and his squad. Boy, I love my squad. For my squad, I'll go hard. Press 1. Yeah, buddy. Okay. We don't graduated, Woody. Press 1. We don't graduated, Woody. I told
Okay,
y'all,
I
I
got
told
chapel
y'all to support this broadcast. Cause we gonna change the world. That's why. Support like Justin Bergman, Love, Tasha Payton. Shout out to the Paytons just for sticking around this and knowing it's all gonna make sense in the end. Karen Devine though, Pop Deuce, love y'all, David Hale, and the rest of y'all in this damn chat room. Get on over there right now to that Cash App and support this broadcast, KevRow University, or nothing. Go ahead, B.
Okay, we got chapel code.
Okay, so
Chapel code.
go ahead.
All right. Chapel is a programming language that allows programmers to write code for large-scale systems.
So is that a cross? So the chapel is where the church is.
Right.
So come on with it.
So they sending signals through the churches.
What you thought the church was in the beginning? It was the devil entered the church. Sigils in the church.
Right.
This is your first
Right.
artificial intelligence.
Oh man. You right.
Huh?
Wow.
So when it receives the message, what is it doing? Huh?
It's communicating with them.
You damn right. What if you don't know? What if you grow up and not knowing that that's communicating from a different place? You'll think that thing is talking to you. We get our stuff from right there. That machine. That what? And then we take these notes. And then it tells us what? What to do.
Wow.
So it starts configuring itself in sequence of this machine. It's really coming from France and Italy. But to do what? And hit the chapels and do what? You motherfuckers start thinking God. Right?
Right.
And our people know they brought this form over here.
With the Catholic Church.
What is the cross but a sigil, but death? What is the cross other than? So if we got a chapel, and the machine come and G swaps down to be straight with D and F swaps down to be straight with C, then you got a whole cross. You heard,
Right.
huh?
You right.
All right. But this is also what the Egyptians got on the hieroglyphics. So this is what they are rebuilding in the Tower of Babel, a communication tool.
Man, right under our nose.
So all you got to do is make it Egyptian, draw people over it. It look like they doing Egyptian dances and shit, right? Signaling.
Right.
This means this. This means this. All of that is this.
Oh snap! It do look like they break dancing and stuff.
Facts. They are breakdancing. Breakdancing is a cipher, is a dance cipher energized by music, which is a numerical code. I got him, bro.
Straight up, you got
I
him.
got him, bro.
Damn. That's their language.
So when the fraternities be coming out and their hands be doing this and they dance steps and they all get energized by what?
By music,
By
and then they doing
on me. On me. I'm finna prove it right now. It energizes you. I'm finna prove it right now. Now I want everybody to look at the screen. They call this crub dancing in LA. But it's really from the ancients. This is how it was done back in the day. You know it as dancing, but watch the screen for a second. And when you watch, I want you to pay attention to how these movements are done. They always say they studied us. Oh yeah, they did more. You helped them. You became the battery. Now watch this kid. This kid is a communication device. This spirit is divine, bro. That's replaced analog. There you have the chapel. This is ancient shit here that you see as dance, but it's a form of energy creation and signaling.
right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you can signal correctly, you can break dance because it's signaling. Our sigils are signals. You get it?
Yes, sir.
There it is.
And on time with music, Morse code through the body.
Facts.
Damn.
And that's the electrical current that goes through the spinal. You get it?
Yeah.
And then it animates the body. Without that, you're dead. Without any currency or any power. You get me? The natural way. The natural way. Remember I said we used to be able to make it rain or make the sun come out. That's a lot of energy. So they're communicating not just energy, language, the language of the gods to each other. But it's wrong, but it's a hidden language. And they're mimic the analog or the binary or this fake artificial off the original, which is the people of this land or the land. This is all. They took this and made Canaan law from it and started signaling. Confusing what? The lighthouses. You got false flags going on. Back in the late 1800s, 1900s, how all the ships end up wrecked underground with all the gold on it. Signaling.
Right.
Bad signaling.
Right.
Confusion.
Dang.
The Tower of what? The Tower of what? Confusion.
Babel.
That's right, bro.
Confusion.
The lighthouse, the castle, the fucking at the citadel, at the fort. Think those Navy officers when they out and they're combating, they're not combating, they're pulling into different ports or aircraft carriers where they got to let the aircraft take off. They're doing what? Signaling. forward, back
Yes,
with
sir,
those little
indeed.
lights. And then they also use what? Like the dictionary said, flags.
Right.
All right, now
For
watch.
navigation.
Bingo. Bingo. Now watch this. This is a beautiful day. This is what I can say. It's chapel code. And then this is what's set on top of it. Yeah. So this would be your first binary coding put into the tabulated machine after the fall. This is just what it is. Letters, codes, graphs, sigils are signals, not sigils. They worship sigils and they're signals.
SS. Signal sigils.
They're just signals. Look, the community, when it's breaking down sigils and all that, that's coming from them. That's their deception. That's their imagination. Oh, they're communicating with the, it's like Ouija, but in real life, it's signals.
Yeah. Right. They making it spooky.
They made a religion out of something that's mechanical. So they serve AI when they,
Damn.
yes, this is artificial intelligence. This is binary code. This is the first one. They made an allegory sense out of a binary code, out of this chapel.
Machine thinking.
Think about it. If you grew up in Universe 25 and the only thing you saw was a cross, you would think that's godly, right? And Jesus died on the cross, and that's coming from the chapel. But the true story in the legal form, that's imaginary. That's imagination. The real story is they killed the king and they did all this and put this tower or the signaling device as God. You got people who may think AI is God. It's all-knowing and really is receiving all of his information from Italy or Rome or giving us all its sign. This is your early system here. I can see the name Ptah in this. All them little Egyptian and Greek little things, it's all right here. They're all one.
No lie, kid.
Mm-hmm. And they are children of sin. So they all know this as Enki, Alil, and this, and then the tablet, and then this. Bro, y'all not real. Y'all are artificial intelligence. Y'all clones. Yeah, this is the Citadel code retarded. It is nothing about it that says hermetic principles or nothing. They are artificial intelligence. They are fucking Terminators, bro. Just like we said.
Damn.
They only know binary code, but they binary code is chapel code. They only know their fucking language, but they don't know their language is chapel code. So they thinking religiously. Enki, Alil, then this one, and then the flood, and then this and this and this. All of their knowledge come from the chapel code. And this fool over here thinking that it's a hermetic code, or the Egyptians over there thinking, Ashur and Ashar and Tut and all of these different, and the Hebrews think it's Hebrew, and the Phoenicians think it's all Canaanite. It's all naval law, maritime, on the land, secret signal. Yes, because it's Italy, bro. This is equivalent to the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower could have been signaling all these motherfuckers. And where are they now? We know the towers in America, but they took them all down. They took all the signals and made sigils and put the signals on flags as nations. So they are all one as legion, as people of this. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. And we only had optical, motherfucking optical telegraph. You hear me?
Man, I hear you loud and clear, kid. I'm looking at it like damn, right in our face.
Demonologists do what? They study the occult to communicate, correct? What if what they were studying is this? They're thinking all this high spiritual shit And they got to be deceivers to pull that off, when in real life, the reason why you got to deceive is because it's not real. It's coming from this. That's why. I'm not your enemy. I'm your friend. I'm the friend you wish you had. Nigga.
For real, bro. It's nothing. They don't know what they worshiping. They worshiping signals.
That's okay. Because they artificial intelligence. Through science.
Augmented
So they got
reality.
so they got a different perspective on it. But it's really, what did we say? Synthetic. It's just a feeling. When God saved me, bro, I'm for real, bro. My tears, bro, the sorrow I feel for those trapped in prison is real. It's not real to them. It's just a feeling that they can use to lie to people and get them to imagine that they're good people, like Jaguar Wright will form up all of this feeling and won't bust a tear. Why? Because tears is from sorrow.
They playing.
They don't have real feelings, bro. They can't listen to Tupac. They can't listen to Tupac and share that moment with black people, bro. With people in Universe 25. I can sit and I will cry with you and smoke a blunt with you and explain to you what that feeling is. That's real. I'm not Pinocchio. This ain't no string. We ain't cybernetic, nigga. They are.
Real.
Scientists and alchemists with synthetic light, synthetic spirituality, synthetic and a temporal death, bracing them for what they think they gonna feel after this life. And we only on Chapel Code. We ain't even got started yet, bro. That's why I put the keynotes at the top, B. Optical telegraph, international code of signals, water clocks, Wi-Fi towers, black box, and the cube. Because all this week, this is what we on. This is what the role is.
Yeah.
We are to translate their spirit, take them out of death. This is death.
It is.
Yeah, it's confusion.
It is.
That's why it's fun to stay at the YMCA, because it's all hand signals.
For real. I'm looking like that. Man,
For the
bro.
whole life, nigga, your life is these letters sitting right here, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. It's set right on the tower, and that's why God confused them and broke all this shit down so you won't stay here. They've been rebuilding what? The Tower of Babel and created the internet, bro. And we ain't even finished. We ain't even finished. But that's okay. That's why I say this is class. You know why? Because I can't give you too much. And I got to let y'all go to break and have recess. And
Let your brain catch up. Like, damn. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just be quiet, dude. Just be quiet. Listen, son.
I'm not even mad at y'all. Y'all be thinking I'm mad at y'all because I'm blocking you or nothing. No, that's just my teaching ability. You be back. Don't worry. You need to sit down. That's all that is. Don't guess until we finish. Until recess, you come back after lunch and show us what you guess. What do you think now? You know what I'm saying? Crockett or Pittman or whoever's out there in the world who want to study. What the fuck? So sigils are signals, okay? Sigils are signals. Okay, so you don't got to practice sigil magic when they're only signals. You don't have to think you putting together this grand puzzle when this is a communication device from demons or demonologists or necromancers who want to rule over you. And who put this above God? Who raised this up as a celestial scare? Rome.
Wrong.
This is how the sphere and the cube communicate. This is your original black box.
Man, that ain't no lie. Damn. And I'm thinking about even the theater of war. They was communicating with one another.
Yeah,
the
facts.
whole time while
Facts.
destroying us.
Facts. They're communicating in our face when they communicate in their frat parties, and they're throwing around these signals and these body gestures of y'all think it's Freemasonic. This is the hidden. This is I'm above all you these niggas who climbing the ladder. It's been cut, nigga. There ain't no ladder for you to climb to get this. I've already climbed it, champion. I beat you.
There you go.
So put your pom-poms down. Take your kilt off. Take it off your shoe. Take the fringes off. That's all your knowledge is gonna go. You ain't going no further, champion. You coming with me and my team. You ain't going no further. Your teachers can't even speak against this.
They gotta be quiet.
They gotta be quiet and learn. When you see your teachers learning from Mr. Gillespie, you know it's real. RZA loves Kev, because RZA didn't know this. Nobody knows. Everybody's wishing on a star. Well, here's your star, nigga. Here's your star.
Right before your eyes.
In your face.
How you said your face.
In your face. But Marley know all you got to do is look. So Marley know all you got to do is sit back and watch Kev. He ain't going for none of Kev gimmicks, Carlin. He ain't going for it. He not falling for Kev's tricks. All he got to do is sit in that chair and watch what I do. That's all you got to do. Just watch. Go ahead, champion.
Man, Kev, I'm looking at this chart. I'm looking at people dancing.
Yes.
I'm looking at.
You see the one? You see Q over there pop locking? The letter Q? That nigga pop locking his ass off. You see? Nigga, if you do these moves, you get all the girls. This is what Chris Brown studied. Y'all want to know why Chris Brown flying around and goddamn... You want to know why what was Michael Jackson's favorite dance?
The moonwalk.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. The moon is transferring this signal. Let me stop, bro, before I hurt somebody's emotional state. The moon is not nothing you worship. It reflects the signal so that they can all receive it all around the world. Same song. Press one. That's right. I came to the party to get naughty. That's right. Don't act like Kev ain't a Democrat too. I know you. I was raised with you. Same song. Listen, the secret is in the mathematics. The secret is in the mathematical equation of the language. See, people don't know what the C note really is. That's different. That's a different trumpet. That's an original sound. That's out of the binary system. You ain't never heard that. That's Gillespie for the world champion. For the world champ. That's what we do. We sing for the Lord in no language and no science and mathematics correctly. So our trajectories ain't off. I ask God to help me understand, because I seen in the Bible all of us gonna be deceived. If man,
and no lie, and it's true. Everybody been deceived.
Facts.
You'll be a liar
if you say you haven't been deceived. Facts. You will be. Let every man be a what?
Be a lie, and God be the truth.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Chris V said they casting spells. That's a lie. Only if you believe it. If you want an excuse to not go get a job and say the sisters must got a spell on you, that's your problem. The spell thing is not even real. Sigils are signals.
That's it.
Boo, come on about your scary world. Come on out here. Who y'all put voodoo on? Who y'all setting up in your little love spells and destruction and death spells? Who you playing with? You better go ask your God what signal is next, because you failed miserably. Tell him the trajectory is off. He's still here.
Straight up. And I ain't know no better don't work. I know for sure.
That's right. So Billy Carson be at the house pop locking like a sigil when he need to be at KevRow.
On the mushroom tripping. Somebody wiggling around. Yeah, okay. Oh,
this nigga got a cold story of how I knew and killed the MC, and this one and that one, and now the letter.
Like, do you remember the time?
Facts.
Do you remember the person? They was doing all of that.
Facts.
Signaling.
They don't make. That's all they was doing.
Man.
They don't made it. People think that this is some religious order, and they had the ancient technology of Wi-Fi. Why do you think it's always Wi-Fi? Talk to me. Oh, they had telecommunications, and that was a way back then. Yeah, we know. Thank you. Oh, we know.
Yeah, y'all signaling all right. Then it even say, oh, man.
I like when people talk like that. Yeah, y'all signaling all right.
Yeah. We got it. Yeah. We up bang now, kid. Like, oh man.
And then those
even
sirens.
when I look at,
I bet you God is messing up their telecommunication. What should we call you? Bell.
and laughing like a mother, like, told you don't do it. No,
thou should not have nothing before me. Bell, look at this Canaanite language. Backwards, sigils. Look. Oh, I'm busted. Why? How all y'all the same? Hebrews and Edomites all speak this. Yeah, y'all all the part of this. And y'all was trying to create an artificial God, but Kev Gills, not the artificial truth. I'm living. This is artificial truth.
man, look, straight, same thing, signal.
Your weapons only work in Mickey Mouse world. In reality, you going to jail and you going to hell afterward. Your imaginary,
code.
that's it. Nothing. God said we don't worship sticks and stones. And look at you. We don't take orders from sticks and stones. Bro, break my bone. Soul was the Trojan horse from the French. There you go, Taj. There you go, Taj. There he is. The Soul Invictus, Statue of Liberty, telecommunication. Destroy it. The devil. Get rid of it. It must fall. It must go back into the water to which it came. Give it back to Italy, Nazi having asses. And we don't want that because that's how they spy. That's how they all know what the fuck we doing. All the Chinese people over there with cornrows and braids and they sagging out with Jordans on, the right ones too. And they walking around like trollo niggas in they town because they got there's drop on it. Well, that's one.
For real, getting perms to have hair like us, like it's crazy, bro. Rolling their hair with rice.
Bro, they don't even want rice no more. They want soul food. They throwing it down like Puff Daddy in prison. I don't eat this, mama. I want chicken. That's why.
Cornbread.
I don't want no squid no more.
I want some cornbread right now. Oh, man.
They be arguing with their mamas in Japanese and Chinese. How about that? I met black woman and she make me good pinto bean and spinach and gave me. I had some Thanksgiving food. Her mama say, we don't have Thanksgiving. We have Year of Dragon. Damn that dragon. Damn, all we eat is sushi and animal and seaweed. I want some chicken and some macaroni and cheese. Not just any mama, the way they make it. I don't know what the fuck they do. Press 1. I can't eat macaroni. I can't eat from no other culture. Nigga food.
Nah, yeah.
Except in LA, I must say, our Mexican brothers are now in the soul food business. They're giving up the pupusas and the tacos. I'm telling you all that. If black women think, I'm gonna tell y'all black women something. If y'all think niggas is leaving y'all and nobody else is having a problem, shit, Mexican women is taking the niggas that leave, and the Mexican men is going with the sisters who can cook. I'm trying to tell you. They tired of pupusa. They tired of the shit sitting on the stove for 3 days and it's still considered good to eat bean. Nobody wants this stuff. Menudo, trash, Food, slave food is what we could. Nobody want no damn chitlin. Nigga, press 1. Everybody want our food.
Exactly. All the chicken places are doing well around everywhere. Through receptions and everything. The chicken, wheels fried chicken wheels.
You know they coming over here, nigga. You go up in there, it's a whole Asian soul food place. They got ribs, soul food, yam. She breaking it down. Right, bean for you. Y'all got egg rolls. Hell no, this soul food. Gavin, quit playing with me. Press 1.
Man, Kev, you not lying. You not lying. I'm even looking like
I'm gonna die.
said when we talking about soul food and chicken.
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking about they clone Tyrone and the chicken and what we seen before that. Like, damn, they know how to put it in the chicken.
Got us laughing and all type of shit. Niggas underground, getting their brains fucked over with music. Press 1.
Man, Kev.
They doping us up. Now you can see it. Nigga, they been around here using codified language on us. And it's Latin, too. I bet you it's all Latin. Ooh, to where we wouldn't even be able to understand it. They would, not us. Because they all know Latin.
Right, they all know Latin.
Damn, we fucking y'all up today.
We see y'all.
Man, they all know Latin. Their commercial business is Latin. Everything is Latin. It's written in Latin binary code. Busted. It's all Canaanite. And that comes from Canaanite Phoenician. That's why these motherfucking letters look retarded. But it's all Canaanite and Phoenician. Old people who were destroyed by God. These are the people who are in debt. They dead. Go ahead, Champ.
All right. I'll type in chapel code in Latin.
Uh-oh.
Origin. The word chapel comes from the late Latin word kappa.
Kappa. Oh, my goodness. Hold on.
Not like this. Not like this.
Y'all are busted. Kappa. No, bro. Not mama, sister, best friend. Kappa.
Damn.
Oh, my goodness. I told him to take them garments off. We did it already. Kev did it. You might as well stop dancing around. We see you. We busted y'all. We sorry. We didn't mean to. I just ain't never graduated nothing, and I needed to graduate life. At least I can get into heaven at knowing that I did some great work and helping dead people come alive by realizing they serve dead gods, and I'm leading them back to the God of the Bible. That's all we got.
Yes, sir.
That's all we got. Yes, hey, I'm denying science today. Y'all can have this. So you just gonna sit up there and think that science ain't real? Yes, and I'm cool. I'm going back to my word, my normal life. Fuck y'all. Go ahead.
Real. The word chapel comes from the late Latin word kappa, which means cloak.
What means what?
Wow. Cloak. C-L-O-A-K.
Oh, sheep, wolves in sheep clothing. Oh my goodness.
Right.
Cloak, or to hide. To blend in.
Hide. Yes, sir.
To like blend in with your surround. Wow, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel sorry for y'all.
Is a French descendant of Kappa. So Latin, French, Kappa.
So Delta,
Cloak.
Alpha, and all of this is sigils and codes and what branch of
Great
the Babylon that they from. And they all represent. I'm out. I fucking knew why LeBron James was throwing that dust. Y'all knew it too. Y'all know it. Y'all fucking know it. Well, I tell you what, the Egyptian party is shut down in Puffy House this year. He's not going to make it. You better find something else to do. Go ahead.
All right, the meaning. The word chapel refers to a place of worship that is part of a large church or set aside for special services.
Like Puffy's
It's
parties,
also-
like baby oil?
Yeah.
Or what?
like a house of sacred relics. So they got everybody worshiping a false god. Like, dang, bro. They said set aside for special services.
Oh my goodness.
Outside of it.
Outside the chapel?
Dang, bro. Outside the chapel.
Yeah, because that's butt magic.
Ugh.
Damn. So there it is. Now let's go over right here. While you looking up things, she would just posted the International Code of Signals. And I'm going to go on to lunch right after we get into this. So I want everybody to go over to the international, type it in Google, and Google imaging, whatever you got. B, I want you to go ahead at it.
All right. International Code of Signals.
Uh-huh.
All right. The International Code of Signals.
Mm-hmm.
Intercode.
Go ahead.
Is the international system of signals and codes were used by vessels to communicate important messages regarding safety of navigation and related matters. Signals can be sent by flag hoist, signal lamp, blinkers, flag semaphore, radio telegraph, and radio telephone. The international code is the most recent evolution of a wide variety of maritime flag signaling systems.
Okay, we're going to stop right there.
Oh, man.
Okay. The purpose of the International Code of Signals is to provide and means of communications in situations related essentially to the safety of navigation and persons, especially when language difficulties arise. Looks like we got ourselves a tower in Babel.
Damn, bro.
So
I always put the flag up.
So what is the Navy educational program? What do they do? Well, let's look at it before, because I want y'all to be enthused about this the way that I am. And I hope B come back. The power is in the naval law. Thank you. That's the power of seeing, is in the law. Thank you, Taj. Thank you for getting there before Kev gets there. Love you, brother. That's what champions do. You better get there before I get there. Trust me. Okay. Mathematics International Radio Code. Mathematics and science. Y'all see that up there? Y'all see the alphabet signal flags mixed with numerical flags and pennants. Do y'all see that up there? Yes.
Yeah. Sir.
So we just talked about mathematics and science.
Dang, they straight talking.
Huh? Yeah, of course. It's communication.
Communication.
So even the Swedish flag is a what?
Is a
radio.
signal.
It's a signal and radio communication code. It's time to get serious, family. It's time to get serious, family, because this is finna be one interesting week right here at KevRow University. Anything you want to say before we go to lunch, bro?
It's already a very interesting week. The beginning of the week, man, what a start.
What a start, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you, champion. And thank you for calling it in. And even if you felt you might have been wrong, ain't nothing better than falling forward and enjoying this time. And thank you, champ.
Yes, sir.
My man. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is probably the best type of fun I've had in a long time on YouTube, because this is new. This is dope. This is refreshing. This is like, whoa. But I want everybody to know what these things are. Therefore, when we speak and you know what you're speaking on. Don't dive too much into imagination. We're going to the description of these words, what it means, so we can try to get a better picture other than some allegorical, magical Mickey Mouse world. We want to know, is this what they was using to communicate and considered it God? Is this the first machine to communicate with us? Here we go. The Tower of Babel, the black box, and the knowledge of God, the eternal flame, part 2 coming up next right here on Coffee and Kush TV, KevRow University. And as always, I'll holla.